Hello, my name is Sarah Too, and I am going to present a short film on ICT trends and issues in the geography classroom. I have chosen to look at the variety of technologies implemented
The purpose of my presentation is to investigate the range of technologies presently in use, and I will focus on how these technologies are being employed to support teachers to provide authentic and engaging learning experiences. I will achieve this by examining 3 electronic resources: an article, a website, and a video clip. For each resource, I will present a short overview, identify the technologies in use, and explain the application of them. Afterwards, I will discuss the benefits and shortcomings of the technologies. To conclude, I'll offer some recommendations for teachers looking to incorporate these technologies into their everyday teaching. The first resource is an article titled "Talk About a Walkabout: Pathways and Potholes Using ICT in Science Education" by Julie Kropp, Jenny Weber, and Louise Fogg, 2009. It describes the benefits of ICT integration for science education with a focus on the resources created for the EnviroNorth website. The second resource is the interactive website described in the article, environorth.org.au. The final resource is an Axel video showcasing a proficient teacher entitled ICT Embedded. It illustrates how a Year 8 geography teacher uses ICT to make students' learning more relevant and engaging. The authors of this article, in collaboration with others, developed a website, environorth.org.au, in response to a lack of suitable resources for teaching lower secondary students about sustainability issues in the northern environments of Australia. In this paper, they examine the uptake of this resource in Australian classrooms and investigate the barriers and enablers for ICT integration into schools. Finally, the article describes how schools in the Northern Territory have used the website and additional technologies it has inspired. Prof et al. Found the schools in Darwin were generally well-resourced with many aspects of ICT in the classroom, including smartboards, tablet computers, and individual PCs. The authors found the website had been in use since 2007 to successfully support a range of teaching areas that spanned a whole semester. They found the students using the website were engaged and connected to their local environment. The website provided a springboard to extension activities using programs such as Kidspiration, PowerPoint, PhotoStory, and Claymations to create digital presentations using ICT. Teachers were using screen snapshots of the EnviroNorth website as evidence of student learning in electronic portfolios. Prof et al. Identified the following barriers to ICT integration: lack of infrastructure, including unreliable internet, lack of teachers' confidence and skills, and teachers' pedagogical beliefs that do not support the use of ICT. I will now look at the website described by Kropp, Weber, and Fogg. This dedicated interactive website has been designed for and designed with teachers to support learning in years 7 to 9. The website features 3 structured interactive modules full of animation, engaging graphics, and short videos. These modules are also available on a free CD-ROM to overcome the issue of unreliable internet access in some schools. I will focus on the Burning Issues module, which gives students the opportunity to learn about fire and land management in a stimulating format. The module begins in the fire manager's helicopter. Students are asked to develop an effective public awareness campaign about bushfire hazards in the Northern Territory. This task is delivered via a series of email messages on a mobile device, a technology with which most students are very familiar. They must then navigate their way through 4 sections of the site using the map function on the mobile to discover what various fire managers do. Different technologies have been incorporated into the 4 areas so that students may engage in the way they learn best. The student can move between the campground, visitor centre, and Outback Cinema and take a savannah walk. At the campground, images and rollover text are used to provide fire safety information. Cause and effect diagrams demonstrate how the fire risks vary throughout the year. A variety of technologies are employed at the Visitor Centre. These include interactive satellite and GIS maps to allow students to compare northern and southern Australian bushfires. Pictures in a book let students compare and contrast Indigenous and European perspectives of fire. In the meeting room, audio clips allow students to examine different viewpoints of those involved in fire management. Short video clips can be viewed at the Outback Cinema. One of these discusses how traditional burning practices result in substantial carbon benefits. At the Savannah Lookout, students can use the Flamed Computer Simulation Model, a tool developed by researchers to explore the effects of different burning frequencies. These different technologies are supported via email messages at appropriate times that pose questions, emphasize key points, and explain complex concepts. This encourages reflective thinking. The final resource showcases how a geography teacher in Perth is using a variety of technologies to develop understanding in a Year 8 class. This range of technologies is used to cater for different learning styles, which in turn increase students' understanding because they are engaging in the way they learn best. The teacher uses educational multimedia to introduce new topics and consolidate students' learning at the end of a topic by asking them to create instructional videos. This video shows a series of classroom clips that draw upon a range of technologies. Students worked in pairs to produce short instructional presentations using the Pocket Pals app to explain plate tectonics. Individually, they used a poster app to demonstrate their understanding. The resources used to engage students include videos, PowerPoint presentations, images, and interactive websites. It is clear from an examination of these three resources that there are many emerging digital technologies currently in use in the geography classroom. The Adsall video explained the diverse roles these different technologies play in student learning. The technologies showcased by the video illustrate how a teacher can use ICT as a means of engaging and motivating students in the lesson. The teacher employed short videos to introduce the lesson and show stimulus materials. The range of digital resources described in the three resources will cater for different learning preferences to engage students in a way they learn best. This will allow teachers to meet the diversity of learner needs. Tasks where students are asked to create presentations support the development of higher order thinking skills. The task students were asked to perform on the website and the Pocket Pals task shown on the video would cognitively challenge students in this way. The modules on the Enviro North website provide open-ended tasks that expose students to real-world situations and help develop creative and critical thinking. Students are required to become geographers and use the technologies geographers would use. These include GIS, scientific models, and viewing different perspectives. This ensures learner participation is both meaningful and purposeful. Links to the Australian curriculum, along with learning plans and assessment suggestions, are provided on the Enviro North website. There are potential issues using these technologies in the classroom. Not all schools have the financial means to provide the required hardware. The Pocket Pals task shown on the video would require each pair of students to have access to an iPad, and these are expensive. Good internet access is required to view all the components of the interactive website, which can pose a problem in areas with poor internet connection, though Enviro North has overcome this problem with a CD-ROM. Schools may have restrictions in place that prevent students from being able to view certain websites. The Enviro North website I have used is not optimized for viewing on mobile devices. For schools that predominantly use tablet or iPad technologies, this is not ideal. iPads and computers can pose a distraction. This can be overcome through the use of structured, engaging tasks and good teacher supervision. There are a number of recommendations for teachers that want to integrate ICT into their classroom. These include: explore the Enviro North website, which provides a relevant, current and interactive resource to teach lower secondary students about sustainability in Northern Australia. Take time to research the new technologies that are currently available to update your resources. When you locate new websites and videos, it is important to ensure they don't contain any inappropriate advertising. Bookmark any good resources you discover. There are links to excellent websites and apps on the resources section of this website. Collaborate with your colleagues to share recommendations and encourage them to embrace technology. Don't be afraid because you feel you lack expertise, but take the time to familiarise yourself with new technologies before using in your classroom. I hope this presentation was helpful and informative. Thank you for listening.